Thank you.
See you, man.
Thank you, Rob. Yeah.
Riley will make this official with the bag check when you're
Yeah.
ready.
Here's my
I
axe.
saw your axe and your snowshoes. What's behind your snowshoes?
Cooker and heat back here.
Good.
There's heat, there's the cooker.
Thank you.
Bet book.
I'll take your vet book and your promotional mail.
Promotional mail. I also have the red cross patches.
Awesome.
Here's all my jackets that aren't currently on dogs.
Okay.
Here's my sleeping bag. Here are the red cross patches.
Okay.
Our bag some help some point. And then here's a bunch of booties.
Okay.
And yeah, anything else?
Nope, I got your sleeping bag, your axe, your snowshoes, your promotional pack rat, cooker, and booties. All I need is a signature.
Alright.
Riley, returning to Iditarod after a couple of years break, has broke the top 10. 12 days, 0 hours, 54 minutes, and 38 seconds. 10 dogs. Congratulations, Riley.
Thank you, so you can steal it from everyone, don't you?
So we've missed you for a couple years. And I know you've transitioned from Two Rivers down to Big Lake.
Uh-huh.
What have you been up to this last couple of years? Tell us about developing your own kennel and building it up.
Well, one second. Get some of this frozen stuff off so I can breathe. There we go. Yeah, so most of these guys finished with me in 2023 as yearlings, and then took last year off to kind of build around that group of really nice, talented young dogs, and came back this year with a little bit better team. Had a really nice Costco race, and this race didn't go completely as planned, but I don't think it went as planned for anybody. It was a pretty tough one. So yeah, everybody that finishes this one should be pretty proud. It was definitely a mentally tough race.
Where did it seem the most mentally challenging? Early, middle, or the coast, which was familiar, but you weren't yet here after 1,000 miles?
The coast is great. That was the fun part of the race. There's no weather, no real adversity there. The first part was tough. That Manly or Ruby was very challenging just in the soft snow conditions. And then Caltag, back to Caltag was very tough, especially Grayling back to Grayling. That loop was pretty challenging.
They nicknamed it the lollipop.
Yeah, the lollipop was a pretty tough lollipop. I think Travis, Ryan, and I were all in Shagluck at the same time. And, we were all pretty shell-shocked, the three of us were. This is the hardest I did around ever. Because 23 miles from Ambic to Grayling Ambic to Shagluck took over 4 hours. I mean, it was just really, really challenging conditions. So, yeah, super proud of the dogs and proud of everyone to make it through. But that Yukon River run was, I don't mind the Yukon when it's faster. When you're going 5 miles an hour for long stretches, it really becomes tough to keep yourself entertained out there, and the dogs too.
Tell us about training, because you spent a lot of time during the summer doing rides at headquarters, and then we didn't have a ton of snow in the southern part of Alaska this year, so how did you manage your training and get those miles in?
Yeah, I went, I get a lot of miles in, honestly, just doing that little quarter-mile loop in the summer. It's a great training program. It keeps them moving, and they'll do, nearly 1,000 miles of running in the summer, which keeps them ready to rumble for fall training. And we had pretty good fall conditions, and then we just never had snow from like late November on in Big Lake, so we had to travel a lot. We went through the Denali Highway a lot, trained out there. I went kind of trucked to Willow for quite a bit up until they lost all their snow also. So it was just a lot of loading dogs in the truck, which in the summer I load dogs in and out of the truck 2 times a day, every day to go to headquarters. So it's really nice to not have to travel in the winter. But these guys have probably been in boxes like probably honestly 300 plus days out of the year they've been in the truck this year and traveling, because they're going every single day in the summer plus all that winter traveling. So they're very good at traveling. So next year hopefully we have a little bit more snow. But we made the best of it. This trail was not conducive to low snow training for us. Being soft and sloggy, but we made it through.
Was there a particular dog that stood out for you this race?
Ace, that big black lead dog up there. I had a lot of little athletic injuries early. Lost Pip, Windy, two of my early main leaders, and really Ace was the only true lead dog left in the team, and he led virtually the entire thing, other than the first couple of runs before those guys were dropped. But from Galena on, I left Galena with these 10 dogs, and we all 10 made it the rest of the way. But Ace led all of that. So yeah, really, really stellar lead dog. Kind of kept everybody.
Single lead?
No, he had partners. Electra and Garnet's up there with him now, but Electra led the majority of it with him. But they're both kind of co-leaders. The two of them together, we won't go very far, but they both like hanging out with Ace up there. So,
well, in the longest Iditarod in history, you have finished in 10th place in 12 days, 0 hours, 54 minutes, 38 seconds with 10 dogs. Congratulations, Riley.
Thank you.